Gonna be a video response of shortyrise's video about ramen. Since I am Asian, I cook ramen slightly different. As some of you know, ramen is considered junk food in Asia, and so to us it's eating junk food. I eat it just about every single day. So let's see, and look what we have here. I usually eat two packs of this, and so top ramen. I'm going to eat chicken, and it does say oodles and noodles. I actually like the regular top ramen stuff. I forgot who makes it. Moda-chan makes it, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you how I make it. And yes, I eat them with chopsticks, which, my goodness, I don't know where mine are at. I boil the water, as you can see, and this is a little mini saucepan. What I usually use is a very large saucepan, which the problem is, I think our neighbors stole it. Pretty sad. And over here we have some medicinal marijuana. I'm just kidding, it's spearmint. Apparently my roommate is grounding tea. I don't know. Like, I came in here and this looks like wet leaf turd things. So I'm just like, I'm guessing they were trying to make tea. Anyways, back to what's important. Chopsticks. And so I usually take two of these. I like the noodles long. Usually you can fit about two of these in this itty bitty pot, which I'm kind of mad because I don't know where our original pot is. So I usually don't add anything because there's a lot of sodium in these little packets. So here's my beautiful kitchen, by the way. That's what we have. These little packets have tons and tons of sodium in it, and I don't really add anything. What I do sometimes with it, if you pour hot water over it for about like maybe a minute while holding it up to the sink like that, and it'll get soft, just like soft where you can bend it a little bit, and then you put it in a wok, which I have about 6 or 7 woks. I'm kind of like a chef guru here. So here's one wok. It has Teflon, which you don't want to scrape. So there's just, I have millions of them. But anyways, yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, what was it? Okay, so yeah, you could use that, soften them up, and use them as lo mein noodles. They won't taste like, they taste pretty good actually. They absorb flavor rather well. That's why it's in a powder form or whatever. So I don't add any. If I usually eat it, I just add it like this, and I put it in a bowl of some sort. Oh, get glad. So I'm gonna wait for my water to boil, but so basically, yeah, that's how I cook mine, and I'll show you how I eat it. I'll actually not show my face. I'm just gonna eat it like that. And I do have rice in this rice pot. So I have my water boiling. I took off my helmet cam. Just stick it in there, but so. I'm a big boy. I usually get 2 at a time. Let's see how this itty bitty pot handles too. Trying to clean this up. But yeah, so I just toss them in this itty bitty saucepan, which I'm mad that our neighbor stole the other one. And so kind of just let them sit in there. These noodles soak water up really fast. And you don't leave them in there too long, they'll start getting soggy pretty quick. There's a problem if you leave them in there too long, because they get soggy and gross. You want to pull them out when they're firm. So that's why it says on the bag, cook for 3 minutes. Or sometimes they don't say that, but not sure what my favorite flavor would probably be shrimp or chicken. Mushroom chicken's pretty good. Any of the spicy ones. But yeah, that's pretty much how I use chopsticks. It's pretty much just like scoop up, and it's pretty easy to use actually. And yeah, this is like a really small saucepan, so it's not gonna you know, be as effective, because you see it's like overflowing and it's like not good. So cooking and cooking and cooking, moving it around a lot because the thing is so small, it's not very stationary. I usually pull them out when they're starting to break up a little bit, kind of like this. So when you do it this way, when you just cook them to where they're formed, they break up as you're eating them. Whereas you mix in the packet. So right about this consistency, this is almost when I take them out. See, they're still very firm, because usually these type of noodles, they cook in hot water, or if once they start getting moist and warm, they cook automatically. So you could technically run hot water out of the sink and cook these in your hand. And see, if you look at it, and that's why you pull it out no later than 3 minutes. And so right about this consistency, that's when I want to do it, because as soon as you put it in like another bowl, it's still in hot water, so therefore it's still cooking. At least that's what my mama taught me. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour this in, and that's about enough. I'm not sure if this thing will melt though. Who cares? Yum yum yum. Yum yum yum. And I probably eat this about twice a day. Probably not good for you because of the sodium content. Okay. So look at this. I got the powder. I usually put it in a bowl, and then I just do this. Okay. Oh my gosh. So good. I just fogged up my camera. So, and there you go. That's all I do. So you can see the noodles aren't super duper thick, and they're still technically cooking, so that's why you want to pull them out early. So, I mean, it's just let's give y'all a taste of the dipmodesquad. I'm not showing my face. So basically, stick it. See how much easier that is. Then at the end, you just drink it. That's how I do it. And I do mention, or I have not mentioned, shortyrise. This is her original idea, not to post that video, and this is a video response to that. So yeah, consistency is good. It's not super thick. The noodles still have some waviness to them, which is awesome. I'm gonna go enjoy these, and you guys. Dust your shoes off.